Pedro, I think you put in the wrong game. What are we doing here in Hammerhead?
No, we're not in Hammerhead. However, remember, we're going to rob this this particular gas station because we need money.
Wow, the multiplayer expansion looks awesome.
Okay, so basically, while I'm here talking to that guy and getting some info, my brother is already scouting the place.
Yeah, I guess so. Why?
Check it out.
You serious?
Yeah, go on over there.
All right.
How about you get you?
Ah, yes, the Delta Sonic of gas stations.
Why the hell would I want to do that?
Don't get me wrong, Delta Sonic
the owner out of
awesome.
business.
Especially with their price, as long as you have a membership. The best thing, that membership shouldn't cost you extra as long as you're good with tying it to your bank account.
The characters close the door so violently.
Ugh, no thanks.
Wow, even the gums suck in this station.
Hey,
Well, convenience stores tied to gas stations often don't have the best of food. It's like literally just there for the stop.
I didn't want to scare you.
Well, you did.
Well, fuck you too, then.
Okay?
With that sweater, you don't have the right to tell me anything.
Ouch.
That is the sweater that your grandma gives you in Christmas.
It looks
It's
like
like a
something
geeky
that the
sweater.
people at Big Bang Theory think geeks wear.
Yeah.
Sure. Why you asking?
It's been too long.
Let's see.
Because you looked a little freaked out.
I'm fine.
How ironic.
Yeah, just
He's actually
leave me
not spooked by the guy who's the more aggressive of the two.
So yeah, as we've discussed in the previous part, I won out the argument with my brother. We're going to do this a bit more. We're not just going to charge in here, guns blazing.
Guns blazing.
Okay. So
Well,
let's,
yeah, I mean,
let's
have you
talk to the
been to
counter.
convenience stores? They sometimes have machine guns behind the counter.
Yeah, I
Or
was gonna
shotgun.
say this.
Or
isn't
shotgun,
America.
or like in Terminator, the Terminator video game where they have a shotgun under each counter. Yeah.
Okay, so basically, there's only one person aside from us in the counter lady.
We kind of want to
and
get
then-
you to leave, I guess.
And then some other robbers burst in and they're like, alright, give me your money.
No, it's not heavy rain, Lives.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Nice.
All right, so let's try and do this calmly without any problem.
Can I help you with something?
Should we do it in song?
I don't want to use this gun.
We're gonna serenade them
Okay,
to give
we
them your money.
Yeah, I don't want to
Give me
hurt
your
any.
money.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt anybody. I'm not even gonna scream. Just do what I say, and we'll just go on. Come on, guys. Don't make this
May
hard for
I
us.
please take the money out of your cash?
Here, look.
That's not enough.
There's a safe in the
So
back
what to
isn't
do?
there?
There's a safe back there, isn't it?
Right.
Wow.
Hands up,
Huh.
Everybody stay calm.
There's no one in here.
Don't want to hurt anybody. Leo, there's a safe in the back. We should check it out.
All right.
Maybe you should have used code names.
Okay, we're good. Don't, please don't shoot me. It's okay.
Poor bastard.
All right. Oh crap!
I got him.
Oh, hello.
A little help here.
Leo, get over here. Let him go.
Get over here.
There you go.
You okay? Yeah.
Oh, but the lady's doing something, I guess.
Clerks, you might make
Yeah, watch the clerk. She might make a move.
Oh, they did have a gun.
Yep.
There we go.
We need a combination.
And we both have guns.
So how to get the code? Let me guess. It's behind a painting or
Vincent will use his persuasion skills to get the code out of her.
Is that what they're calling it nowadays?
Actually, not
Yes.
Vincent. Sorry, Leo. Sorry.
Do I look like I'm fucking around? Give me the fucking combination.
Okay, relax.
Yeah, Leo has the persuasion skills of a fucking ape.
Wow, it's that easy.
All right.
Yeah,
so
because if it doesn't work, I'm gonna go after you. And
see, this is exactly why in our
There we
private sessions, Dibs is always playing as Leo.
Oh fuck! It was tied to an alarm.
Well, you didn't ask about that.
Well, if we bust out of
Can't
here,
blame us for that.
well, if we run, we might still be able to escape before the cops get here. So let's go.
Yeah.
how different's the outcome if you just do the tactic? I
Gotta
would-
rob faster.
If we do that, Dwebs, the cops will get here earlier. It will be harder. So once again, doing things methodically pays off.
screw methods. I want it done now.
Sorry, dweebs.
Okay, so now that we got some money, now we can actually get some stuff that we
bring
need.
the goods, okay?
So Leo's
Yeah, I know
calling
that.
someone, apparently. Let's see who it is.
Got it. Alright, see you then. So, we got the guns.
Yeah, we're gonna get ourselves some good arsenal of guns.
I do. Stop worrying, Vincent.
These deals all tend to be very fishy a lot of times, so gotta be careful.
Well, I mean, it is a deal involving guns, so yeah.
No, it's like it's like we seen in Baby Driver. Sometimes there's more to it.
Again, a little bit of a tip. If you're doing a deal with somebody who sells weapons, come protected.
At least wear a vest or something.
Protected, Jova. I don't think wearing a condom's going to help in a gun
That's
deal.
that's a nice visual. Again, for an indie game, this has a lot of production to it.
Speaking of which, oh my god, it's hard to believe that it's almost been a year at the time of this recording since the Game Awards where this game was formally shown.
Leo,
Good?
Hello.
good. Who's this guy?
Don't worry, he's with me.
I'm your worst nightmare if you're not go for the cuts.
I'm Vincent.
Well, looks like the weapons deal is a strong, independent, foxy-looking lady.
You're a fucking idiot.
And with a mouth to put Laura Bailey's in near to shame.
So she's very paranoid about the
What's
situation.
wrong with me?
Well, I don't blame
What's
her.
wrong with you? You think I'm vending ice cream here? Listen, I told
Oh,
you,
I thought you were
don't
saying a
do
lemonade
business
stand.
with strangers. And this guy, he looks like a stranger to me.
Do you have a problem with me?
Yeah, I got a problem with you. You have a problem with me?
I'd be
Racist.
careful. She seems like she can kick
So
your ass.
handle it or have you intervene?
Yeah, I think Leo's the one who knows her, so I'll let Leo handle
Who is
this.
this guy?
Whoa, relax. Put the gun down. Jasmine, put the gun down. Come on.
Just
I told you, he's with me. Let's just do this, fast and easy. Besides, you owe me one, remember?
Okay, but it's the last time. And then we're even.
I
Sure.
saw some backstory.
That will probably get relatively soon.
No. Actually, this lady is mostly just here
noodle accident.
Yeah.
Here.
Sorry guys,
Ah,
you
okay.
have
There should be
to.
more
Sorry
than
guys, you have to read the tie-in comic.
her character's not important for what the story's going for anyway, so I can assure you it's not.
She's just a friend, basically.
What a shame. I mean, she's an African American.
So, what
The
is
machine gun. The machine gun.
M16.
Oh wait, we can choose any.
Yeah,
I'll
I'd
go with
say
the assault
M16
rifle.
works. Yeah, assault rifle works better for an occasion like this.
Yeah.
It's a shame because she seems fun.
Shoot
So
her! Shoot her! Shoot
Yeah.
her!
That's what my brother picks.
Seriously
her.
though.
Please, I'm gonna quote
There you go,
some-
there you go, Dwibs. My brother picked what you would want. There you go. Again, Dwibs, are you sure? Dwibs, are you sure you're not actually Leo,
Empty houses.
and you're just disguised yourself as Dwibs? 'Cause-
I don't know.
Why don't you shoot the dealer? She's been a bitch to you.
Dweebs, I'm gonna quote
Sorry,
someone
Dwibs. There's no friendly fire in this game.
I'm gonna quote someone from my country who dealt with a situation like with a friend. Oh, you're like, you're the general guy
See?
who grew up in the 90s with the games. Oh, shoot her, there's a prostitute, shoot the prostitute, come on.
I mean, not to mention, Dribs, even in the context of this, she is giving us ammo and guns here. Like, no doubt she's paranoid, especially in a time frame where there's plenty of racist cops who will probably get a black person arrested for something they didn't do. So
Oh,
she's
you
a black
can-
person
you
who's
can play
actually,
pool.
what
What's she
the
point-
heck?
Shut up.
She held a gun at us first.
Well, paranoia be paranoia. And at least she
especially
did.
in the especially considering what she's doing for us, like it makes sense that she's fairly paranoid.
Yeah.
Imagine,
Anyway, once he puts
imagine.
the assault rifle.
Well, yeah, Dwibs. Imagine if an undercover cop comes in and asks for guns.
And like I
Yeah.
said, look, it's bad enough when cops arrest black people for stuff they didn't do. You can bet there'd be cops loving to arrest a black person for what they actually are doing.
Look at that,
Yeah.
Leo is even trying.
Oh, wow.
God, Dweebs, Pedro is actually right.
Don't like you, okay? Now pick
Again,
the hell out of my face.
You enjoying the dodge roll there?
Yeah,
Check my screen.
Is your brother a big Kingdom Hearts fan, Pedro?
no, well, he is actually. But
I thought so.
Ready to leave?
where was I going with this? Oh yeah. Okay, here's one thing you can do. You can stay here as long as you want and practice your aim. Basically, consider this your gun. The gun controls work just like any cover-based shooter. Like if you've played Uncharted or Tomb Raider or Gears of War, you'll immediately feel right at home with these controls. It's the standard cover-based shooter controls.
So what did we pick? The assault rifle and what?
I picked the assault rifle. My brother picked the machine gun.
Ah.
Good choices. Well, what other guns were left?
The shotgun. I've seen a shotgun, and I think there was an Uzi. I think.
Also, what's the name?
Revolver?
A shotgun. That's it.
Yeah, shotgun. Yeah, shotguns are nice, but if you're gonna go, like, blazing through this guy's fortress or something...
Yeah.
Well, we hope to God you have a lot of ammo on that shotgun or have good backup.
Oh, that's not a problem, Jova. In this game, we have infinite ammo.
Lovely.
I mean, for the purpose of a narrative, it makes sense, but it has to be like that.
Well, the game is not. Well, yeah. From this point on, the game will have a more cover-based shooter focus in itself. Yes. However, considering the game has already plenty of gameplay anyway, my guess is they didn't want to overcomplicate things by having you have to constantly grab for ammo and shit.
No. It's one of those occasions where I'm perfectly okay with infinite ammo, like in Devil May Cry, for example. The shooting in itself is not the main focus here.
It's most of the narrative here.
And the
character dynamics.
and the co-op gameplay in general.
Also, like I mentioned, I noticed also the previous minigames in the previous part, but again, they also managed to include a pool minigame here for practicing shooting. That's actually very nice. Again, it's like being creative with the limited things you have at disposal. It's very simple. Someone tosses a bottle and you shoot it.
There's a lot to find in the environments.
It's so great in its simplicity, but I'm shocked that very little developers actually do these kind of things. Like I know it's the complaint that we have been raised, I think, but David Cage, you have the budget of God knows how many want,
Joe,
and you can't do these kind of simple things.
Theo, the answer is very simple: lack of talent. The big difference is that Joseph Ferris actually has talent.
Yeah, he has enough talent.
And also, David Cage likes movies. He likes the Oscars, so he can't do anything good with this kind of thing.
Also, I think
unless he says "fuck the Oscars," he ain't gonna do anything good. Like
I know, right? Oh, again. Oh yeah, that meant to. Speaking of which, like my original point. Oh wait, hold on.
It's interesting you say that, Shiroi, because Joseph Ferris is also. It's interesting you say that, Shiroi, because Joseph Ferris is also a guy who studied filmmaking, and only later he decided to become a game developer. Yeah.
Did he also do music as well?
No, not that I know of, at least.
So I guess now it's staying at a Motel 2 in preparation.
Actually, it's...
Oh, it's her. Oh, let me guess. She's an informant for the guy we need to kill.
How many times have I...
Well, we couldn't know. Come on.
You're cutting out a bit, Diz, by the way. Just thought I'd tell you.
I was saying, how many times have I been... This stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. You know
Well, to be fair, Dwibs, okay, as far as they knew...
Even Leo didn't know, that's pretty much the fact that
Leo didn't know this.
That's the thing. Leo knows better the target, so the fact that Leo didn't know this means that she had kept it very well hidden.
Not to mention, remember, Harvey is of course taking all precautions because he knows Leo is out there to get him. So he's trying to buy any people he wants. He can.
Not only that, but in the encounter with her, the worst she did was act paranoid, and yeah, she held a gun to our face, but that's because she runs a very tough business.
Not to mention Dwibs. What makes you think? Sorry, go ahead.
From their side of the fence here, what good would killing her have done? Remember, they don't know that she's on this.
Hold on,
as far as they knew, trying to kill her would have.
Sorry?
Vincent's wife. Remember, she's pregnant. And there you go.
Oh, boy.
Now is not the time, baby.
Well,
Stay right where you are.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh boy.
Well, it's again traumatic shock which causes kind of things. I just hope she doesn't get. I just hope she doesn't get post birth depression. Oh, like personal experience, kinda, because I had to deal with a couple of people that, like, couples that handle the situation. But a pregnant woman in the final stages should never be home alone. And I don't mean like hire people. Just invite your friends over a couple of times, just to have you have people around.
Yeah, because once things kick off, there's not a lot they can do by themselves.
well, here's the thing, too, like you yourself said, maybe she wasn't. Maybe she's not at the 9-month. Possible, and she didn't think it would be a problem, at least right now. And like you said, maybe the emotional shock is what caused it.
The calm before the storm. How fitting!
How fitting!
Very funny.
This has to be the foreshadowing theater.
There's your phone. Yep.
Almost as foreshadowing as the theater in Arkham City.
Not to mention, Dwebs, considering that woman is a weapons dealer, what makes you think she's a particularly good person?
Yeah.
I still think we should have shot her anyway.
Well, that's the thing, though, Jose. You're the player, no, but think about it from their
Chester, what are you doing here?
Oh,
Can you
God,
actually choose to shoot her? Like, just out of pure curiosity?
No, there's no friendly fire in this game.
Okay.
Which makes kind of a bit of sense because you need to have her alive for the cutscene to trigger like that.
Yeah.
If it were GTA, you could probably shoot them.
Even in GTA, there are some special cases where you can't just shoot people that you really would like to shoot.
Yeah, otherwise there is some sequence breaking in the GTA games, but not all the time.
Basically,
I don't mind not having the option. I was just curious.
Yeah, basically, okay. I mean, okay, let's say they had killed her, though. Well, then, congrats, that makes things more complicated than they need to be. They're working on a basis where they want things to be as simple as possible. Killing a woman, in this case, would leave a body unless they hide it, even still, suggest that body gets found, and that leads to more complications. Or even worse, something that they wouldn't have known, the guy that she ratted them out to might have gotten suspicious about her not coming back in.
Sure you are.
Also, Leo's instructing someone how to properly open things.
How to rob a cinema.
Actually, our idea right now is to get change for a phone call, because Vincent wants to make a phone call. So where can we get some change?
Ring, ring, motherfucker.
Such a pleasant demeanor you've got there, Leo.
Vince, what are you doing?
I'm ringing. What does it look like I'm doing?
Actually, Dwebs, that's I'm Vincent. The guy. The bike is Leo.
That bike has seen better days.
It's a nice night,
Yeah,
right?
clearly.
It sure is.
And I don't mean it's the model that is wrong. It's literally the bike that it's been busted.
Like it's
Be careful.
dented.
Also, Fizzy Cola.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Look.
If cola isn't fizzy, then you left it out too long.
Right then. Good luck.
All right then, fine.
That word is kind of pointless.
I'll get you out. I'll get out of your hair then.
Well, sure, right. It's for extra
So
advertising.
what to do then?
There you go. See, Leo managed to fix the lamppost.
Fonzie style. Hey!
Well, it kind of looks like Fonzie,
Hey,
so.
what are you trying to do with back
Fun.
the smokes here?
Maybe it was a reference. I don't know.
For context here, the character of Fonzie has the magic ability of just punching a jukebox and having the song he just needs.
I'm very familiar with the character.
Yeah. He also has the power to literally...
No, it's fine.
He also has the power to water ski over a shark. Only one of the most best terms ever, jumping the shark.
Yeah, you need to buy something to get the change. So what else?
Oh yeah, that's right. Back in the day when phones would not accept dollars, and they kind of still don't pay phones for some reason.
We don't really have payphones anymore.
Yeah, we circumvented that issue by just getting rid of them.
We have a couple here and there in like more rural areas, but generally we don't have them anymore.
Any recommendations, dude?
What do you recommend?
I'm old enough to remember having to use those though.
Me,
Oh, yeah, he's just trying to sell me some porn magazines.
Give me some cigarettes.
No, they're girly magazines.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Leo,
Yeah, smoke's better.
and now Leo is also doing marriage counseling.
Sure, why not?
A way out of marriage counseling.
Also, Joel, is that you?
And Ellie
Yeah.
too?
Yeah. Wait.
Maybe no, Joel. Maybe it's or maybe that's how Joel met his wife. Actually.
Huh.
So is this
Yeah, this is not my business, so...
I'm sorry.
so this is before the
This is not my
apocalypse.
business.
I mean, it's
How
in the
did-
70s,
how did-
so maybe it can
But
easy
Take care
with the
of her, okay?
timeline.
but Tio, how did he go from sounding like a New Yorker to sounding like he was from Texas?
Alright.
Depression
moved.
gives you a lot of weird stuff. Anyway, so how to get these fucking changes?
I already did too. Didn't you
Oh
notice?
yeah, by buying
Oh.
the cigarettes. Yeah, you're right. AMCA telephone.
Alright, let's phone home. I'm sure nothing is going wrong.
Gazpacho the black cat, too hot.
You're a mess. What do you want, man? Just leave me alone.
Alright, let's see what call Vincent to do.
They say that phrase so often.
Hey Teo,
This game has well be
Yes.
called Leave Me
notice that
Alone.
the phone has a wire.
Fuck alone, son.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
an indie game managed to get this right.
Better than David Cage.
Wait,
Act-
get what, right?
Actually, Lightning Returns reference.
Yeah.
Well, maybe in that universe there
hold
are
on.
no cable.
Hold on, looks like Vincent just learned what happened.
When?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Where's she? Okay.
No, the way come back.
Notice my directive.
Thanks.
And the sad piano.
It's for the sake of seamlessly transitioning into the cutscene.
Yep.
Hey,
Well done.
you get us a plane?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. But I need to go.
What? What are you talking about? You okay?
I'm fine. But I need to be somewhere else right now.
You don't sound
Hey, you
fine.
can't just walk away.
I'm not walking away.
Yeah.
But something happened and I need to be there. Alright?
Oh no, don't tell me it's a
Vincent,
miscarriage.
you need to be a bit more explanatory for
That's
this.
exactly
Yeah.
what Leo was gonna
Yeah.
say. Actually, there you go.
Tell me what's going on in your head. Talk to me.
Very good, Teo.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I think we'll have to postpone that.
Well,
Steven
crap.
Seagal, no.
One of Harvey.
Holy cow, that does look like him.
One of.
Let's say we
All right,
talk
so
about-
Harvey hired Steven Seagal to kill us. So
Wow,
Alright,
Steven Seagal
Dreams, I
really
need your
gets some
talent for
working
this.
out, I see.
What generic title can you give to a movie in this situation?
The assassin.
There you go. Perfect.
all right, so now it's time to defeat this kind of boss. Kind of.
Yeah.
More like a.
Whoa.
Is the theater closed or something?
I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
Middle
people
of the night,
generally don't go to theaters, so kind of makes sense that it's empty.
Help me barricade this door.
I mean,
It's not so much that, Shio. It's more so the fact that right now there's no movies going on.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a movie theater.
Come on, Leo, get the hint. It's like in Resident Evil 4.
Come
At
on.
least I assume it's a movie theater. I mean, I guess if it's a regular theater, then it makes sense.
I love Pedro. Usually it's you who has to handle the mashing QT buttons. The ones that you hate the most.
Actually, the ones that I hate the most too, well, it depends on the game. If it's something like this game, it's fine. If it's something like shoving, if it's like shoving my knife on a Minotaur's mouth, that's because the game asks me to basically fucking shove my finger down the controller's throat. So
That is a persistent door. Jesus Christ.
I'll remember,
That's right,
Shiroi. We
it's
put
got a very
a
persistent cabinet.
We put a
right in
library,
front of
yeah.
it.
we put a cabinet in front of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boom fudge, and that's all for the
Probably
better.
he's about to go full Shining.
that's not how you
Here's-
use an axe.
Here's Steven.
Hang on, if this is Steven Seagal, then his ego's so big he won't even let himself die.
That was ample
We-
time to escape. Jesus.
Well, Shiroi, realistically
Well, it's
speaking,
not over
cabinets
yet, I
can be
think.
pretty
I'm
tough.
Sure. Escaping right in the nick of time adds to the dramatic tension.
Oh boy, he's a professional, right? He's got a silencer and everything.
Okay, so the idea here is that we both have to push this thing so that we can move forward without being shot by him. So there we go.
Also, even if he could leave to see his wife, I mean, did he have a plan for how close he'd be able to get? Because, you know, he is a fugitive.
He's probably
and
not
he can't
thinking
just
straight.
go to the hospital, you know?
True, but Leo is still gonna convince him to do so otherwise, because he might not have a second chance. Because he doesn't want, because if something happens, Leo
He doesn't want to lose his wife. So.
Not just that, but Leo will tell him, look, go see your wife so that you don't have any regrets later, basically.
True that. Because even if she doesn't die, there's a chance he may die on this quest of theirs.
Yeah.
Leo may not be the smartest of the two, but he does know basic psychology at least.
Yeah. I mean, he has a family as well, so...
Sure. Time to choke a bitch.
Yep.
So, are we gonna garage his head?
For the strangling, yeah, to cover.
And, okay. Well, end of Stephen's cow.
That's some interesting co-op.
Either we killed him or we just knocked him out.
Nah, he's dead.
Well, sure, the co-op is the whole point of the game.
Also, that what you strangled with, even if you didn't kill him, you would have cut his throat anyway with that.
Wow,
yeah.
Oh, here
wow, under
But we need to finish what we
Under
started.
Siege 3 are the sad
I'm
ending.
gonna keep sending guys like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Do you? Then why the hell did you want to leave all of a sudden?
It's my wife. She's in the hospital.
What's the problem?
We just had a baby.
That's great news. Congrats, man.
Sure, it's great.
A baby that may never get to know his own father, based off of how this game is going.
Trust me, I'm happy. It's just... it's really complicated between me and my wife.
Kinda can happen when you're accused of murder.
Not just that, but we're going to learn more about this in the later anyway.
Still your kid.
I know.
Don't punish the
You're right.
baby.
Of course I am. You know I am.
Yeah,
Look, you got us that plane, didn't you?
I did.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the hospital. You're gonna see your kid, and then we go get that plane. You with me?
Yeah.
Aww.
Leo's being officially promoted to uncle.
I need to trust you on this.
We should probably do something about that body, though.
Yeah.
All right then.
Well, it's a stage. You can just say it's a prop.
Yeah, just say that.
So it's a theater.
So it is a theater. All right, then in that
Right.
case, it makes sense that it's...
No, guys, did you see? Seagal's a method actor. He'll lie there all day if he has to.
Alright, back to the plane. So let's see their flashback about it.
I could tell it was
They
your
won't
first day.
realize it's a dead
hold
body
on,
until
hold
it
on.
starts stinking up the place.
Back at the hospital, the way you were holding your baby and shit.
Aww, he got to hold the
Sorry about the
baby.
shit part. I didn't mean it in a bad way, you know. But yeah. Anyway, it's a great thing watching your kid grow up.
Yeah, I can imagine it is.
What's wrong, man? What's the problem with you and your wife?
Look. Carol is the love of my life. We've always wanted to have a child. We tried for years.
Oh.
Every time we failed, it was like a part of us died.
Ooh.
And when it finally happened, that day when we found out, we've never been so happy. Then, everything went to hell.
Oh.
And I ended up in prison.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright, in the next part, we go into the hospital, where the game once again shows off incredible creativity in terms of its co-op gameplay. So,
alright.
tune in for that, everybody.
Calling it now. This game is also going to show delivering a baby better than David Cage could.
Actually, we're not gonna. Actually, by the time we do get to the other hospital, the baby would already be born. So,
Oh well.
See ya.
see ya.
See ya.
Bye.